LeBron, I'm sure we'll talk about him. LeBron is 20th All-Star game. Dame Lillard, your MVP.
His
Tons of
first
All-Star
MVP, yes.
games.
Yes.
Yeah.
How you gonna boo him?
Giannis,
Can't
all
boo
these guys.
him. How you gonna boo him? Sidebar. Don't boo it. Like, don't boo him. I mean, okay. Like, could Halliburton have won it? Sure. But don't
He
boo
should have.
the guy.
Come on. Where's your sense
But
of...
it's not. It's
who's
not
in
a
charge?
boom-worthy.
Where's the sense of drama? Where's the
It's
sense
not a
of just like
boom-worthy
good-
offense.
It's
No,
not
you don't have
booing.
to
You shouldn't
boo
be
him.
booing. But it's just good
Yeah,
business.
it's an all-star game. Now we're taking it seriously.
You got the guy from the hometown team. It's in Indiana. He makes 8 of his first 10 threes. He's balling out.
Yeah, it would've been
he
a
plays the
great
right
story.
way. Come on, give the MVP to Halliburton. It's so stupid. It's so
It would have been a
stupid.
great story. It would have been a great story. But you know what we'd be talking about
It is a
today?
great story.
If Halliburton had been MVP, we'd be talking about, damn, they scored 211 points. And Adam Silver seemed disappointed. I mean, okay, who cares? Like, it's not that serious. The headline, NBA All-Star Weekend. It's not that serious. Like, that's where I'm at with this.
He should have been an MVP.
Shy.
But I would say this.
It would have been nice.
I would say
MVP, yes.
For those guys who are out there and have been MVPs multiple times, and we know who they are, maybe it's not a big deal. And some guys want to be there for the weekend, not for the game, but it's just an honor to be. Hey, I want to be there. I want to be there. I want to be among the best. I got FOMO. So what's going on?
It matters contractually. Let's not forget that. It matters, like in terms of just this. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on being an all-star, especially for the young guys. I'm simply saying I don't know that it's the end-all, be-all that it once was. It matters from a contractual standpoint. It matters from a reputation standpoint, saying you're forever known as NBA All-Star such and such, right? Absolutely. But I think the game is not the showcase event. I'm really picking it back off of your point earlier. It's not this showcase event where your names and reputations are made. Hell, their sneakers are important, or as important as anything at All-Star Weekend now. Now I do sound like an old man. Some real nice sneakers get dropped All-Star Weekend. But no, it's like, it just doesn't define, maybe that's the word I was searching for. It doesn't define them the way that it seemed to once define a player to be named an All-Star. Like, LeBron's old man humor about, it was me and Wilt Chamberlain and Bob Cousy, like that old man joke that they caught him mic'd up, saying on the bench.
Yeah.
That was, to me, that was representative of, to your point, a LeBron's mindset. I'm not saying it's just LeBron, but LeBron is old enough and wise enough to look back and be like, oh man, when I first started, it was, it was with Grant Hill, it was with Allen Iverson, and like he can look back and say, oh, I played with some of the greats. I don't know that there's as much value placed on the experience as there once was, which is why guys don't take it as seriously, or part of the reason they don't take it.
Can you workshop this with me? I think I may have something here. I have something. I'm not sure if it will work, but I'm just going somewhere.
I thought we weren't going for solutions. Okay, we're going for
no. One more though, because I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. I'm not disappointed by it because I know what it is.
I don't think you're alone. I don't think you're alone.
It's fine. I know it's a slow period. And we miss NBA games, and the NFL is over, and baseball hasn't started, and you're just like, oh man, I don't know who your favorite hockey team is. Maybe you're tired of your hockey team right now. I don't know. In Boston, they're slumping. The Bruins are slumping a little bit, but I'm getting off track. With the All-Star game, we have some opportunities to scrutinize and think about what could be. How about this? NBA All-Star game. You're named an all-star. That's one. Part two is asking people who really wants to play. Do you really want to play? Do you want to play in the game, or do you want to be there for the weekend? You're an all-star. You have the choice. You're going to be there regardless. We'll take care of it. You can have your seat. You can sit courtside for the dunk contest, three-point contest.
But can you still have fans? But can you still have fans voting people in that don't want to play, or that don't play?
Well, maybe, because that's part one. Part two is you find guys who want to play, and they may not even be all-stars. So it's All-Star Weekend, but it's an All-Star game showcase, but they're not necessarily all-stars. Does that work?
Go on.
Like,
Go on.
if you have, and so instead of picking like the captains of the general managers of the team, well, they didn't do it this year, but last year where you pick, hey, this guy, I'm going to take that guy. Now the all-star general managers, the captains of each team, they pick guys who throughout the league, the whole league is available to you. Hey, be a part of my all-star experience. You are my plus 13, plus 14s. I got a team of 14 all-stars, some all-stars, and some guys who are just rookies. I like the way they ball. Eastern Conference, Western Conference. I'm picking my 14. You pick your 14. We're going to meet in Indianapolis, and we're going to play a game with a mix of all-stars and guys who are just grinders. Would that work?
So I got a thought separate from this. So this is not me shitting on that thought.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not one of these people that be like,
if you want
no.
workshop.
I don't know that the format matters. I think it's the lack of stakes. I don't think it's the format. I don't think it matters whether it's East West, whether it's pickup, whether remember like, oh, the person. Remember this? I'm old enough to remember the person who gets picked last. He gonna really be mad. It's like, oh, it's gonna really be competitive because people gonna get picked and their egos gonna be. It's short, absent stakes, short of putting something significant on the line. Shout out to Bud Selig. Short of putting something significant on the line, I don't think the format is going to make guys play harder. I mean, what's interesting
though, but it's like the content, but it's the players. It's players. So, in other words,
put some hungry dogs out there. You want to put some hungry dogs out there. Let them eat.
The eighth guy from the Knicks. The eighth guy from the Knicks is the ninth guy from the Pacers, the hometown Pacers, is in the All-Star game, even though he's not technically an All-Star. He's in there along with you have great players, and you have some, just good players out there who want to play. I like the platform.
So you're right.
I don't want to do it.
So you're trying to recreate a little bit of a, Jimmy Butler, like I'll win with the backups type situation, like one of those.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, what's got to be frustrating? Another sidebar. Another thought just occurred to me. What's got to be frustrating? It's got to be frustrating for the NBA to see what a rousing success the play-in tournament was. This manufactured play-in tournament that they managed to get guys to take seriously. But the prestigious All-Star game, the 73rd All-Star game, it's like, I don't know. It's fascinating. Because, there's a way to get him to take it seriously. What?
I got another one.
All right. We can do this all day.
Maybe you can't play in the All-Star game every year.
You can't play?
You're named an All-Star. You don't play. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are named an All-Star, but there's a rule. Like, you can't play in 3 in a row.
Can't get bored.
Yeah, you can't play. Just like they do with coaches. Hey, you coached the All-Star team last year. You're not going to coach it again this year. Whoever's next in line. So, 2 or 3 All-Star games in a row. You have an all-star
So that's
rotation.
the second time you're eliminating the fans. So it's like the fans are complaining, or some fans are complaining about the quality.
I love the fans.
But that's not what they want to see. You can't say, hey man, sorry, no Steph this year. Hey, no Giannis this year. No LeBron this year. Like, you can't. Even if you allow them to be named all-stars, they want to see them. They want to see them. You can't.
Now, this is what I want to know. This is what, we were having our conversation. This is what I want to know from the fans. So let's keep it 100 with each other.
Like, what do you want?
Are you among those complaining about the All-Star game, even though you got what you wanted? So you got a chance to see Steph and Giannis and LeBron and Jason Tatum and Dame Lillard and Halliburton and everybody else. Are you complaining about it? Because if you are complaining about it, it's not competitive, then I am going to take it out of your hands. You got what you wanted, and you're still not happy. So I'm going to try to make you happier. I'm going to take away something
People don't know what they want. People don't know what they want until you show it to them.
Replacing it with something more competitive. Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.